Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to NHL Trade Talk. My name is Jim Parsons. We got lots of news that we're covering this week and next week as we got the two final weeks before the February 24th NHL trade deadline. Today's video is going to specifically cover the news on Taylor Hall. If you've seen TSN's latest insiders trading, Pierre Lebrun had said if there's any interest in Taylor Hall, which there would absolutely be from the NHL, it doesn't matter because the Arizona Coyotes are not willing to trade Taylor Hall prior to the trade deadline. GM John Chayka is going to go for it this season. He's going to try to make it into the playoffs despite Arizona being outside the picture looking in at this point. But they're not that out of it. They're only 5 points out of first place in the Pacific Division. But Taylor Hall's not going anywhere. They're going to try to run this thing out, see if they can get in there, see how far it'll take them. And then they're hoping, and John Chayka said he knew it was a gamble when he acquired Taylor Hall, that he's going to be able to re-sign Taylor Hall on an extension, maybe getting that 8th year in there, which would lean Taylor Hall towards the Coyotes versus testing free agency during the summer. I can't imagine Taylor Hall's not going to want to test the market. He's probably not even going to stay in Arizona, and my guess is that the Arizona Coyotes are aware of that, but they still want to make a run at it in the playoffs and see if Taylor Hall is going to be one of the pieces that gets them there. Clearly, Arizona needs a run. They haven't been in the playoffs a lot. They're always looking for something to give their fan base something to cheer for. They've got a decent team this year, even though things have not gone so great with Darcy Kemper getting hurt and goalie. So can Taylor Hall be that guy that gets them there? I don't really know. Will Arizona try to add other pieces to make that run? Maybe. But the news today by TSN's Pierre Lebrun is that the Arizona Coyotes are not willing to trade Taylor Hall prior to the trade deadline, which, if you cover trades like me, kind of sucks because you would hope that Taylor Hall or somebody like Taylor Hall would be available because it blows the trade deadline thing wide open, and it's tons of fun to cover that sort of thing. There'd be tons of teams interested in him if he were available, but it doesn't look like he's going to be. So what do you think? Do you think the Arizona Coyotes are making a mistake here? Should they be moving Taylor Hall knowing that he probably won't stay and that they don't have the best odds of making the playoffs or going at a run? Because the argument here is even if the Arizona Coyotes get in, they're not good enough to actually go that far. So if they're not going to make it to the Stanley Cup Finals or the Stanley Cup, why keep Taylor Hall? That's the argument. What would you do? Would you keep him? Would you move him? Would you make him available and see what you can grab? Because the supply and demand, it's a seller's market in the trade deadline right now, and Taylor Hall would fetch you a hefty return. Arizona would profit off of what they gave to get him in the first place, so they would make more than they spent selling high, right? So we'll see. Arizona Coyotes, though, the news today is not willing to trade Taylor Hall. John Chayka is going to try to go for it. They're going to try to sign Taylor Hall. By the way, Hall has said he is not willing to talk an extension during the season, and he met with the ownership group in Montreal, and he said at that point, I'm not willing to talk about it right now. Maybe we'll talk about it in the summer. So they know their options are not great, that the odds are not good that Taylor Hall is going to sign, but they're going for it anyway. Put it in the comment section below. Let me know what you think. Would you sign Taylor Hall? Would you keep Taylor Hall? Would you trade Taylor Hall? It's going to be interesting to see what Arizona does over the next few days here, but that's what it is. So, folks, don't forget, check out NHLTradeTalk.com. Check out Facebook.com/NHLTradeTalk and catch me on Twitter at Big Bang Jim. Check out all the videos on the YouTube page as well. We got tons of articles coming. Bunch of stuff every day as we head to the trade deadline on February 24th. Thank you for watching. Don't forget, like, share, and subscribe, and we will talk to you soon on another video.